This is New Media TV in London.
If you are a Nigerian, please listen to what I'm about to read and try and understand why we are in the mess that we are in. So this book is called Just Before Dawn. It's by Collier Motoshaw. I've read part of it before, but I never really finished it. But this morning I was looking for something, so I decided to read it. And in looking for that thing, I found something mind-blowing. This is on page 283 of the book Just Before Dawn by Collier Motoshaw. Like I said earlier, by this weekend you should be able to access Redomi books to be able to order books and then you get them delivered to you. Redomi, that's on Telegram. Alright, so Just Before Dawn. Please stay with me. On the 26th May 1967, the East Consultative Assembly mandated Ojukwu to declare the East a separate state as soon as possible. On the 27th May, Gowon declared a state of emergency in the country, created 12 states, and issued a code of conduct to the Nigerian Army. On 30th May 1967, Lieutenant Colonel Odumegwu Ojukwu, military governor of the Eastern region of Nigeria, declared that area of Nigeria the Republic of Biafra. The federal government sent soldiers on a police action to crush the rebellion. Years before, this is where I'm going. Years before, the Igbo National Caucus, a committee of the Igbo State Union and the Igbo Court, had made a statement signed on their behalf by Doctors Mbadiwe and Mbanugo, strictly needless to say for private circulation. This is the statement. Please listen attentively. You hear this, you understand Nigeria's problem, at least part of it. This is what the Igbo National Caucus put out there. I will put out for their own consumption, but this is the plan they had. The census misfortune and unavoidable circumstances now endanger our 20-year struggle for the achievement of our objective. What's our objective? We'll soon see it. Enemies of our fatherland have alerted the decadent Yoruba and the reactionary Northerners. The indiscreet utterances of many of our men have contributed largely to the dangers which now beset us when we have almost reached the goal, the promised land. You must no doubt remember that a similar indiscreet utterance by C.D. Onyema gave us no end of opposition by the Yoruba when he publicly stated that the domination of Nigeria by the Igbo is a question of time. Outwardly, all our official and unofficial utterances must adopt an opposite procedure, and we must always do our best to appear honorable, that's in quote, and cooperative. Remember, a statesman's words do not have to agree with his acts. In the East, the Efik, the Ibibio, and the Rivers tribes are still under complete control, even though their dreams for their own state have been completely shattered. Despite the intrigues of Okotiebo and Omosage, we have succeeded in clamping Osadebe firmly on the Midwest saddle, thus taking care of the Urobo, Edo, and Ishekiri. Okpara showed his hands too quickly last year, 1963, when he was overconfident that the census figures would be to our advantage and that the struggle was almost won. He would have pampered Fani Kayode till an NCNC victory in the regional West elections was secure. Then we could have ruthlessly dispensed with him and put more amenable person like Akinfosile in the saddle. Play up Awolowo at all times. This will keep up the resistance of Action Group members and stop them from uniting with the NNDP to form a solid Yoruba front. This is vital, and there is no harm in this pro-Awolowo propaganda, for he is no longer a headache or danger to us. We are happy that our protocol on cessation of newspaper attacks on Sardauna and other northern leaders have stopped. Amechi and Okafor are to be complimented so far. Everything must be done to appear to appease the Sardauna and Ribadu, but Balewa we can always deal with. If we can then win the West at the next general election by keeping the Yoruba divided, we shall secure control of the federal cabinet and the country. Not in 1964 as we envisaged, but in 1969. 5 years may be a long time in our personal lives, but to a people as ours, it is further time for preparation. Guys, you understand the import of what I just read?